In the WWE universe, Brian, since we're all in that universe, which is, I thought the universe was supposed to be steadily expanding in size all the time and getting bigger and bigger, the vastness of space, the timelessness of infinity. The WWE universe is getting smaller. Is this a reverse Big Bang?
A reverse Big Bang? What do you mean?
A reverse Big Bang. It started, instead of starting at a nucleus and exploding and spreading out, is the WWE universe. It started big and it's slowly becoming the black hole where the gravity sucks itself in. And that universe is getting smaller all the time.
It's been that way for a while. I guess I'm just used to it.
The reverse Big Bang. It's a big fart.
That's going to be next year's WrestleMania theme. WrestleMania 39, reverse Big Bang.
But while we're in the WWE universe, should we commentate and conspire on the Cody Rhodes situation? Yay, nay, is he, will he, did he, should he? Where is he?
Cody Rhodes is on that thin line between really intriguing, what's he going to do, and boy, this gets fucking annoying every time. Because it's everything he does. It's everything on TV. It's everything behind the scenes. Nothing's easy. It's always this drama. We don't know what's going on, and it seems like no one else is publicly saying what's going on. We could all presume different things, but we don't know.
Well, the thing is, if this is all some type of vast work on, maybe Cody went to Vince and said, hey, Vince, everybody now knows that I'm coming there, but we can really fuck with their minds and I can still make a dramatic entrance of some kind if you spread the word to those blabbermouth writers. Hey, I don't know about this Cody. He wants everything, including the brown M&Ms taken out. We may be changing the plans. Maybe that will get intrigue, since my teasers of dashingness and everything on your program got popcorn farts from the crowd. And I can see Vince possibly wanting to go along with something like that if you caught him on the right day. Or is it a question of, did he jump out of his boat before the other boat pulled along and now he's just floating in the water? Did he lose his bargaining power?
That's another one of the theories out there. Another one, there are people who think he may end up with Ring of Honor. That's another popular theory right now.
No, goddammit, that would not have been his end goal. Especially since this deal with Ring of Honor, according to Tony Khan's own chicken lips, wasn't done till 6:00 p.m. the night before the night he announced it. They wouldn't have gone through all this to make the announcement to guess who's going to run Ring of Honor. No.
But then I guess the big question is this. Do you, and I'm saying you being Jim Cornette, but you being anyone, do you believe that Cody Rhodes left AEW, put out public statements along with his wife and with Tony Khan? You know there are NDAs in place for both parties. Did he do all of that and not have a done deal with Vince McMahon? Because that is business insanity.
One would think, yes, that would be insanity, craziness, Armageddon. But I fail to be surprised a lot anymore at anything that happens. It is very, and one would think that in some cases somebody might say, well, he couldn't just leave and sign a contract. Yes, he could, because his previous contract with AEW had expired. So he would have been able to sign a contract. But we also know that the WWE as an entity has been known to change, pull, cancel, modify, or whatever agreements that they've made, offers that they've made. But one would think that this would have been a done deal. So that's why we don't know. I can see, as I said, Cody going to Vince and saying, well, geez, maybe we could do this and it would cause more interest. And it apparently is. But I could also see Vince McMahon realizing that somebody fucked up and believed him. What was the line in Paul Bosch's autobiography? At least in the original version, I can't remember whether it made the print. I have the manuscript.
Vince McMahon, the man who destroyed the man who destroyed the faith in the handshake.
Yes. It's business, pal. So I can see both those things having possibilities to them. We will find out.
Some people are pointing to the fact that Kevin Owens is set for an angle with Steve Austin, not a match, but an angle with Steve Austin at WrestleMania after his weeks-long feud with the city of Dallas. Some people are saying Seth Rollins doesn't really have anything for WrestleMania. They're saying that's who Cody Rhodes will be wrestling. It'll be Cody and Seth Rollins. They'll start him with a match that you would think in terms of athleticism would be as good as it gets in WWE if you're putting him in there with Seth Rollins. So there are some people saying that. Some people think that maybe Vince was about to put pen to ink and he said, "Get that stupid thing off your neck." But like I said, that the other problem is...
Right? They can do those things now.
Over several treatments. It may be painful, I presume, but, he went through the pain of having it. Might as well go through the pain of... no one in wrestling has done that.
Wait, you'll get this. Maybe nobody else in the audience. He can tell you about pain.
Okay, well...
Stand back.
Stand back. Cody Rhodes. We don't know what's going on with him. But like I said before, it's all intriguing. It's a lot of fun to talk about what he's going to do, but it's also exhausting after a while. And it kind of felt like everyone moved on from the Cody news cycle, and then the story became, oh, he's not signed, or no, that wasn't even that. It was creative has been told by Vince McMahon that there are no current plans for Cody, right? Wasn't it something like that?
No, actually, not even that specific. It was the story that is out. It emanated from the idea that creative was sure that they had him and were making plans, and now they've been told, wait a minute, it may not be that easy. Just stop right there before we go any further. Do you love me? Do you love me forever? There's nothing of any detail, is what I'm saying. It's just all of a sudden, whoa, pump the brakes. Vince has told creative that it may not be what we thought. And that's why everybody's going crazy.
Imagine Vince went along with all of Cody's stuff and they're sitting down and Cody says, well, I have some ideas of how I'd like to be used. And Vince says, oh, well, let me hear them. How about I tag with The Miz at WrestleMania? Okay, that sounds great. And then he replaces him with Logan Paul. Okay, how about I wrestle Sami Zayn? Oh, okay, well, then Johnny Knoxville. Every match has a celebrity in it. Austin Theory's been getting used well. Oh, we're going to put him in there with McAfee. All the wrestlers are working with celebrities. There are no wrestlers to work with wrestlers.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's the creative change because they're trying to figure out which department to put Cody in. Is he a wrestler from AEW or is he a celebrity from Rhodes to the Top? They can't figure out whether to book him against a wrestler or a TV star.
We have not heard any official word. I mean, we all presume that Rhodes to the Top will not be returning to the Turner Broadcasting lineup, but we haven't heard any actual firm word that it isn't, have we?
No. The last I heard, they were planning a season 2. I don't know that did they make a public announcement of that? I'm not sure.
If he lit himself on fire and they weren't filming for season 2, I'm going to be pissed. Why would he do that? That was the whole point of it, I thought, was, I got this for the reality show. This will be great. Brandy gets to start the fire. I get to put out the fire with my back and take it with me.
Brandy didn't start the fire.
Yes, she did.
Well, here's the thing. One way or another, even if they shot the footage, then they could release it, straight to DVD. Like Cody could be the first reality TV star that does what the bad movie stars do, and they start releasing a TV show straight to DVD.
Rhodes to the $5 bin.
Rhodes to Walmart.
I think it sounds like a good idea. But with all this going on, I mean, it's exhausting. Like I said, you get exhausted just thinking about all this Cody melodrama.
Yeah.
You need to start your day with a good breakfast just to make sure you have enough energy for the Cody nonsense. And start the day with a good cereal while you're at it.
You know, goddammit, I find that I'm always exhausted if I have laid awake all night, Brian, worrying about breakfast, worrying about not having a good breakfast, not having a healthy breakfast, having a breakfast that might send me to an early grave. But fortunately, I don't have to do that anymore because I always know that a fine, healthy, and tasty breakfast awaits me at the bottom of my bowl of Magic Spoon, or at the bottom of a bottle. Sometimes, it's been one of those weeks, and I'll just start drinking early that day. But if I go for the bowl of tasty cereal, I'm telling you, I got to have Magic Spoon. Oh boy, I'm giddy thinking about it now. You know, from the time you were a kid, you wanted to eat cereal, but it was full of sugar and carbs and junk and all that stuff. But now Magic Spoon has the amazing flavors that you love, but without all the bad stuff. And you don't even have to pour booze over it. It's amazing as a midnight snack, as eating it like trail mix around the day, all through the day, or, as we mentioned, for a healthy breakfast. If you're trying to cut down on carbs and sugar and unhealthy food, don't drink the protein shakes, that powder stuff. My God, it's like mixing up Quickcrete and drinking it. You'll have a giant ball of concrete in your stomach. No, and it tastes lousy too. You want Magic Spoon. 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving, only 140 calories a serving. But if you're a gluttonous pig, eat 2 servings, it's still 280. What the fuck? That's less than a goddamn Twinkie. It's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, and low-carb, but high taste and a lot of fun. Fun for the whole family. You can throw this stuff at the kids, and they love it because it's multiple colors. You can build your very own custom bundle, choosing from cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, blueberry, cinnamon, cookies and cream, and maple waffle. Don't throw the maple waffle at the kids. It's a little heavier, and it might sting. But right now, folks, if you go to magicspoon.com/Jim to grab a custom bundle of those amazing, mouth-watering, tantalizing, scintillating flavors that I just enumerated, and use the promo code JIM at checkout, you're going to save $5 off your order. It's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. They will refund your money if you don't like it. You repugnant human being, you. Anybody that just doesn't put a smile on their face, they've got a horrible sociopathic problem. But if you don't like it, they'll give you your money back. Remember, magicspoon.com/Jim. Use the code JIM at checkout to save $5. And thank you, Magic Spoon, for giving us a wonderful way to start the day.
You know, I was actually just speaking to some people who are into, I don't know if you say into, they're doing the keto diet, and they have fallen in love with Magic Spoon. It being keto-friendly and tasty, it's like their go-to snack and breakfast.
They're friendly to everybody. Keto-friendly, they're gluten-friendly, they're grain-friendly.
Well, I think it's is it gluten-friendly?
Well, it's gluten-free, but if it's free of glutens, then it's friendly to you if you don't like the gluten.
Actually, that sounds like it's kind of the opposite of being friendly to gluten. It sounds like it's kind of saying you can't come in here, gluten.
Yeah.
That's not being friendly to them.
Well, it's being friendly to the people who don't like the glutens. You know, the glutens have been a warlike people for the past 700-800 years. So we like to exclude those glutens.
I never used to see, on the pizza menu options for this. And then one day years ago, I was like, what's gluten-free pizza? And it turned out it was gluten-free pizza.
That's a pizza place that won't let me in, is a gluten-free pizza. But we just discovered the gluten. Yeah. See, all these things that were just making people's appendages fall off and rot and turn black and things that we never had a name for before. They used to call things the grip or the mange or the, malingering about things or whatever. Now they've invented all these, they've discovered all these things. And gluten, those people, they're among the worst.